Today I'm going to do a review with this guy versus this guy in protection. Now, as you guys can see, you're probably going to all be like, oh, the golden dude wins for sure. No. In my opinion, the armor is made out of gold. Gold is an extremely soft metal. So in return, it looks like this is not gold plated, which means the guy's down as soon as the character gets a good blow on him, unless he uses his shield. But then the shield would probably, if it's made out of gold completely, a few good whacks with a sword is definitely going to cut through it. Now you're probably going to be like in the comments, how is that even going to be the case? Well, gold, comparing that to other metals, gold is very flexible. It's a flexible metal. Even in its strongest form, you can actually, you could hammer it into another form if you needed to. Unlike with normal metals, you don't need to melt down gold to form it, so it'd be a very easy metal to work with. It's kind of like bronze, only bronze is stronger than gold. Now, another thing, for gold to be effective in armor, you'd have to hammer tons of gold into the armor. It'd have to be about this thick in between, and in the end, gold is extremely heavy. So when you're wearing this armor, boom, you're going down as soon as somebody kicks you. You'll be going down whether you like it or not, you're down. And what makes it even worse is, this guy would probably not be able to lift his shield if it's too thick. Which means, unless he has it very thin layers of it, or it's gold plated, he's not going to survive it. Now, this guy is probably more protected. He's also more light on the feet, so he has speed. And, well, this guy, unless he has the ability to fly, he's not going to survive. But if these are actually what I think they are, they're just in design, though. I actually did let him be able to fly, so he does stand a good chance of survival. But he's still weighed down by the gold. And gold, unless he throws off all this gold armor, he's going to be on the ground the whole time fighting. So in the end, this guy's going to go whacking at him at his shield. Guy's going to lose his shield. And he's going to be blocking it with his sword like this. And then suddenly he loses his sword, and then suddenly the guy gets into the notches in his armor, which, just slices in through the armor, and down goes this guy, and he's down for good. Now, there is ways that you could improve the armor. First, you don't use the gold. You just melt down the gold. Then you dip a thing of armor, of normal iron armor, into the gold. If you want to look fancy on the battlefield, go ahead and dip your armor in the gold. But don't. That's the way I've made this guy's armor. I pretend like he's dipped it in gold, so that's the only But I get tired when I see weapons that are in gold collar. It seems to be everyone's favorite collar with this. Look. I've wound up with tons of weapons that are just gold. See? Chipped sword. That's gold. Egyptian sword. Gold again. And of course, the Elven sword. Another gold weapon. I do have this tendency not to like gold. Also, I have a bunch of these in gold. But this is why I don't like gold pieces, because I get too many of them. I'm tired of finding... Because gold weapons... In the end, though, if I'm going to go for an suit of armor, I'm picking this suit of armor up. Not this suit of armor. I'm not picking up this suit of armor. I'm picking up this suit of armor. And fighting. Because I want chances of survival. Even though I probably have chances of flight capabilities. Gold is not a good thing. It's good for buying stuff. So if you're the guy fighting the dude and you win against him, you're like, haha, I'm gold, I'm rich. Anyways, that's it for today. And let you know ahead of time, I won't be posting this week. So most of you subscribers will be like, oh no, he's an inactive account. No, it's not that. He has to do something this week. A bunch of stuff this week, actually. I will post on Sundays from now on. I'll try to post videos on Sundays and maybe on Saturdays, but that's about it. And like always, comment and subscribe.